very big story on a very big canvas. And that's why I love coming to work every day, because I never, you never know where the story is going to take you. And hopefully that comes across from the audience.
So is there going to be a main theme to this new season besides everybody's got new identities and trying to sort through that? Obviously we saw what some of the identities were. Where is that going to go, Greg?
This season is about a war. It's a battle between two artificial intelligences. And if you imagine, the first 3 seasons of the show dealt with an Orwellian surveillance system. Now it's a given. And the only thing that's different now is that there's another machine in charge. And I think all of our guys find themselves severely challenged in terms of communicating and organizing.
When I first saw Samaritan, I thought that it should have a voice like Hal or something. So will it maybe get a voice? Yeah, that's a yes. No spoilers. Jim, I'm going to talk about yours. I just thought it was fantastic, and especially episode 10 that started off with the heartbeat and Johnny Cash, and it was when you went off the rails, and your work was so good in that because Reese is usually restrained, and you were restrained but not restrained. And how difficult is that to play unrestrained, restrained? If that makes any sense.
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Gosh, I kind of look at it in athletic terms: survive and advance. And this year's is with the mission to always try to save lives. And I go back to the beginning of the show when the pilot, Finch, said something to me. What was that he said? It's beautiful, that line.
How about how both of you guys are going to die in the course of the show? That one?
Well, it was I'm trying to get all philosophical here. I can't answer the question. I take it one shot at a time. No, there was this be there in time. To be there in time. And now we're in a situation where we're having to work with no money, communication, missions, all that stuff. And we have to go underground.
When Rue gave me your new identity, I saw that your IDs and like a stack of hundreds. I'm like, that ain't gonna last long.
Yeah.
And the other thing that kept going through my mind, I have to say, in that episode in particular, I was like, I kept putting my hand up, like, this guy should be Batman. What an amazing Batman, right?
What I love about our writers here, and I got to say thank you, Jonah and Nolan, for giving me another shot at this acting career. But what I love about this story is that it has a lot of the artificial intelligence and all of the stuff that even shows they're trying to do. But what our writers do very well is it has as complex as it is, it has a simplicity to it, and that it involves people of interest, you and me, and that these guys are out there and they're gonna, just like any firefighter or a police officer that's willing to lay his life down to save his friends. These guys do it really well, and that's why I love doing the show every day. They make it fun for me to watch, and that you love these characters, and they're not perfect. And I'm certainly going to end this. What do you think about this?
No, Jim, I get a fresh question.
Okay, Michael, your real-life wife would have been on the show. Do you think you two, will we see more of flashbacks with you? And do you think, would you like to see the two of you ever really get together? I mean, I know you can in the show.
Yeah, I like working with my spouse on the show, although it's strange, and it is an added layer of acting difficulty to try to erase her spouseness and then have her be the character at the same time. But I love the flashback stuff, and it's the only role I ever played where I had a romantic life, so I wouldn't mind continuing in that vein a little bit. In a way, it's kind of a shame, isn't it, that the only business is to fictionally.
Is this some sort of hint to the writers? So moving on, I have a fresh question for Kevin. So